Hey everybody, I am still Max Angor, but not for long because I have come to a decision regarding my midlife crises. I've come to several decisions, in fact. So for the background, because I get comments on my other videos about, well, basically they just don't watch the other videos, so I figure I'll give you background. I was born 3 months early. I'm legally blind. I can't drive. I am partially deaf. I am severely asthmatic, which means I can't work. Like, my lungs are that bad. I've died 3 times from asthma attacks. Like, been clinically dead for over 3 minutes over the course of my life. Um, and I've also got fibromyalgia, and the fibro has been the thing that has been screwing with me the most. It's been ramping way up. And when I got the diagnosis when I was in my 30s, they told me to jettison all stress. All stress must go. So I did what I could, and everything was going fine. I was doing the accessibility bit, having devs add options to games, and I was doing streaming for fun. And I have been public facing for the last 10 years. And this last year, everything has gotten so much worse. And it actually got really bad last year, too. And I had semi-retired, but then I bounced back really hard. Um, but that's not happening again this year. So I've decided that on August 14th, I'm going to retire my channel. Well, I'm not. I'm going to retire my identity, but I'm not going to get rid of my channel. I'm not going to get rid of the Twitch channel. I'm not going to get rid of anything like that. I'm just going to change. I'm going to change the names, and I'm going to shut. I'm going to get rid of Twitter in my bookmarks, and I'm just going to leave a link for the devs to contact me who want to contact me. I'll leave my email, I'll leave my Discord information, all that crap. And if they want an accessibility review, they can contact me. And I doubt any of them will. I don't actually get that many. I don't get that many commissions from devs anymore. That's partially why I'm doing this. I feel like I'm not really needed anymore, and I've never really been wanted by the accessibility community writ large because I'm such. Well, to put it bluntly, I'm an asshole. I'm a blunt, brusque Billy Big Balls asshole. And my heart is in the right place, but I was brought in from 4chan and Gamergate, and that personality has never really gone away. So I ruffle feathers, let's just say. I don't mean to, but I'm a very opinionated person, and my opinions do not mesh with the zeitgeist, so it is what it is. So the way this is going to work is from now, July 2nd, until August 14th, I'm going to go as normal. And when August 14th happens, I'm going to review Streets of Rogue 2. That will be the last game I review. The dev has promised me for the last year, I think, that he's going to send me a key so that I can review his game. I've told him like a month or two ago that it's going to be my final game because I've been planning for this for a while. And because it's such a big scope game, I want to really go out with a bang. And I'm gonna give him all the information I can. I'm gonna give him the dumbest ideas. Like, if he wants to make his game blind playable, I'm gonna tell him how to do it. I'm gonna try to tell him how to do it. Because I firmly believe that 95% of games can be made blind playable if you have the right audio design and control settings. Because all blind people need is audio and controls. All they need is to know what is on the screen and where it is, basically. So I don't know if it'll be possible, but I'm sure gonna try. And then after that, I'm going to change my channel name. I'm going to change my Twitch name. I'm going to change my I'm even going to change my Twitter name. I'm going to change all my names to Just Ryan, because that is me. I am Just Ryan. I'm not Max Angor. I'm not Blind Ryan. I'm not Arcade 8583 for the old folks who remember that one from way, way back in the day when I started. I am just Ryan. I am just a dude. I'm not publicly facing. I'm still going to stream for fun, but I'm not really going to try because nobody shows up. So if nobody shows up, why should I be putting all this effort? Why should I be stressing out about all this bullshit? I need to be able to have vent caps. I need to but okay, the way I view it is the fibro damn. The fibro is expanding like a fat guy in an armchair. And I actually have a funny story about that. There was a Magic the Gathering thing. My roommates love Magic the Gathering. And they invited this guy over, and he was super fat. Like, even when I was at my fattest, even when I was at 400 pounds, this dude was way bigger. And he sat in one of our armchairs, and he destroyed it because he was there for the whole day. And and when he sat, he like collapsed like a pudding. It was bad. But it does bring the happy metaphor of how my fibro is. My fibro is just spreading out. And this is like the second round of jettisoning. I didn't think the fibro would get this bad. I didn't think it would consume so much so quickly. Like, I thought this was going to be this bad when I was 50. I didn't expect it when I was 40. So, I have to make room for it. Oh, Lord, why do I do these morning videos? I swear to God. I need to make room for it to get worse. And unlike last time, I'm not going to be able to bounce back from it because last year, the thing that really got me to get back was running. I didn't think I could ever run, not with my lungs. I was told, you will never run, you will never work out, you will never do exercises because of your lungs. They're so weak. And last year I found I was able to run, and it was amazing. It was so freeing. And then 3 months later, my joints and my muscles started to hurt when I was running. And like a month or two after that, they just couldn't take it anymore. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now. Let me pull up what I said last night on the Discord. And oh, god damn it. There, you stupid thing. I said, at everyone, I medically retire for good on August 14th after my review of Streets Rogue 2. I've run every number I can run, and I simply cannot see any solution where I can come back from retirement this time. The fibro's gotten that much worse. I bring up the running. If Chip makes me run for more than a few steps, I'm fucked for a day, if not 2. I'm going to change my name to Just Ryan, too. It's a double pun. I try to be just and honorable, and it shows how done with all this public-facing bullshit I am. I'm Just Ryan. I'll still stream and have an email and leave an email and such for devs to reach out to me, but I have to jettison the bullshit before I have a fucking aneurysm from the pressure and the stress. So, that is what I'm going to do. Go away, you. And I wanted to make this video now to give the accessibility advocates time to grab some champagne and pop corks and all that. And I wanted to give time for any of my fans who might, be there but just lurking, time to kind of get used to the idea of the change. And it just seems like the decent thing to do, to not just surprise everybody with this. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I swear to God that my so yeah and anyway are fucking memes at this point. My plan going forward. God damn it, there was another part I wanted to read too. My plan going forward is to just stream and offload the streams to YouTube. Let me see here. Earlier when I was trying to figure this out, I kind of wrote what I wanted to do. I know what I want. I want to stream without giving a fuck under my own goddamn name with no expectations attached to it and offload the vid to YouTube for archival purposes. I want to talk to devs when I want or when they want and not deal with my peers. I want to stop feeling like a public figure and just be Ryan. Jettison all the bullshit so my head stops feeling like a pressure cooker and just have fun. Have fun streaming, have fun walking chip, have fun making accessibility videos when and if I get any more. Not have to think about anyone outside of the individual I'm talking to at the moment. No bullshit except for the ever-expanding fibro because it's looking like it's going to need every ounce of bullshit quotient I have by the end. Or God will bless me and I'll die in 10 years instead of 80. That's something you might not know about me, but I've brought it up often enough that you probably should. Get out of here, Discord. I don't want you making another fucking noise again. I've wanted to die ever since I was old enough to understand the concept. I fucking revile this body, but I am a very honorable person, and killing myself is dishonorable. So I have to wait it out. And it's looking like I'm either going to die at 50, like the doctors have said, or the doctors were full of shit and didn't know their asshole from a hole in the ground, and I'm going to live until I'm 120 because, well, my body faked me out 3 times and it pissed me off, and it's like, well, fuck you, I'm going to drag you to 120. So I am in the very unique position of very much wanting to die, but disallowing myself from taking the quote easy path, unquote. If the fibro's gonna be taking this much of my energy and taking this much of my stress quotient, pressure quotient, what have you, I'm going to have to make adjustments, and this is me making adjustments. I can't imagine this is gonna be the last time. I'm probably gonna have to stop streaming at some point. I'm just gonna have to fucking I'm just gonna have to say, the pain is too much again, and just not do anything. I guess watch YouTube all day or something. But it is much akin to losing your eyesight. Now that I think about it, because as your eyesight degrades, you end up being able to do less and less things in a given day. Just in terms of, what you can do. I mean, I know blind people can do a lot. I've been in the blind community all my life. Everybody, blind people are just as good as sighted people. Come on, let's be real. If you are blind, there are things you can't do. If you have 2800 vision, there are things you can't do, but you can do more than a blind person. Same thing with 2400. Same thing with 2200. And then you get into not being legally blind anymore. So we need to be real, okay? Losing your sight has a impactful it has, oh god, my brain farted. Oh, I hate when that happens. It has an impact on what you can do. Somebody with 2200 vision cannot drive. Somebody with 2400 vision cannot see street signs. Somebody with 2800 vision might not be able to see specific things with cooking or what have you. It really does depend on the eyesight. It really does depend on the condition. And anyway, my point being is that my fibro seems to be expanding like that. There is less and less I can do. And actually, that just hit me as an epiphany. In explaining that is why I'm having this crisis. It is because I am realizing that my fibro is much akin to losing your sight. And losing my sight terrifies me. It's always terrified me because I was told, again, by doctors, that my eyesight was always on the brink of being lost. If I got hit in the back of the head too hard, if I even got tapped in the back of the head too hard, my right retina would detach, same as my left. And I'd lose my sight. But fucking, yeah, that's what it is. That's what's bugging me. That's why this has been. I cannot believe I had a fucking epiphany on a video. That's funny as hell. So yeah, I am so stressed about this because this is my sight loss. This is me losing my ability to do things. This is me losing my ability to control my body as much as I'd like to. Except instead of something like ALS, like Brad has, shout out to Cybermeister, posts the dankest memes every day. I tell you what, instead of losing muscle control in that, I'm just gaining more and more pain. And well, that's kind of scary because it doesn't shorten your life expectancy. At least cancer has the decency to kill you quicker. That's the joke I've made forever. But yeah, that's gonna be the plan going forward. I'm gonna retire on August 14th. Gonna review Streets of Rogue 2, and that's gonna be it. Gonna change my name to Just Ryan. I will make a follow-up video on the 14th or 15th, depending on when I do the things. Because ideally I can do like a long ass stream, big final hurrah, show off the game, give them all my ideas and stuff like that. Because I want to do the thing. I want to do the guy proper because he said he's gonna give me a key, and whenever somebody gives me a key, I try to do my best to give them as many ideas as I can. And like I said earlier, that's been kind of a problem lately, is there's been less and less to bitch about, because, I mean, the devs are finally getting the message. Accessibility options are helpful, and you don't have to tear an arm and a leg off to put them in the game, most of the time. Sometimes you do, it is what it is. But, anyway, I have been Max Angor for the last almost year, and I will eventually just be Ryan. And I will see you all next time.